It took us years to train people not to use half points.
Yeah, I know, but our
it.
competition secretary asked if we could go back to marking in halves, and he's the reason he's done that is because he doesn't have to get involved in doing all the scoring.
No, it's very difficult for Colin. I just sort that out, isn't it, Colin?
Yeah.
I did have a little photo here. Can you see that? Can you see that? I've got a picture just for Keith.
No.
Keith, just so that you do know, we have scored 9 goals against Man United. Okay, they weren't in the same game.
I'm too young to remember that. I'd been in short trousers then.
Yeah.
But that also balances up the 9-2 loss you had the other month.
Exactly. But obviously, 6 beat fair and square. And of course, the other game we beat you 3-1, but you didn't have the right colour shirts on, and that was your excuse. Anyway.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, good old days. Right, we'll run through the pictures first, okay? And then we'll score them. I take it you can see that, okay?
Yeah.
Are you going to read out the titles, Peter?
Okay, well, I was going to read them out when we went through them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just give you a little preview of what's what.
Was it competition birds? Oh, no.
No, it was frogs.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. We all know that birds win every time.
Yeah.
No, not true. Not true. Black and white is also nice. I was going to put in my owl picture, but I didn't want to show anybody up.
Oh, what a hoot.
Stop that.
Somebody's on the ball tonight. Carry on.
Oh, that's. Oh, blimey. Oh.
Okay, so we'll start with number 1, which is all is well with the world. And there's, oh yeah, there's your scores.
think I'm going to abstain from all of them because I've given all 10.
Well, whichever you feel happiest with.
Yeah, I think just I'd
Lucy.
just like to.
If you just want to look at them, that's fine.
Yeah,
Just click abstain.
I mean, they're all absolutely outstanding as far as I'm concerned.
That's fine. I appreciate it's your first week. It's
Yeah.
a bit
I
difficult.
mean, I have my favourite topics, but they're all. I'd love to know where that is, though.
Yeah, well, we'll go through that when we critique them.
Okay.
Pete, I think you've got your cursor in the middle.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, it was annoying the fisherman.
Yeah. Have you all voted?
Yes.
Yep.
In your own time, Pete.
Yeah, sorry.
Sometime today.
Don't rush the boy.
Thank you.
Oh,
No chance of that.
Electricity's gone up.
So it's bloody halves, isn't it?
Oh, that's clever. Oh,
Yeah.
right.
That's better. Right. 2 is baby food.
Scoring.
There you go. I'll just give you a couple of secs to look at it without the score up there.
Oh, I've already looked at them before we came.
Oh, well done, mate.
Peter,
Yeah.
I'm not going to mark because my internet keeps dropping out.
Okay. All right, Bob.
What was
Hi,
the
Bob.
title of this one, Peter?
This was baby food.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, you said.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah. Number 3 is Bert. Are you listening to me? All done?
yeah.
Yeah.
Number 4 is calm reflections.
Andrews Mayor.
That's nice.
Number 5 is camouflaged toad. Number 6 is City River. Number 7 is Club Night Out.
Cool, that's a while ago now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Seems forever, doesn't it?
Number 8 is Down to the Woods. Bless you.
Bless you, Colin.
He's got a telly on in the background.
Number 9 is Fallow Deer. Okay, all done?
Yeah.
Yes.
Almost. Sorry,
That's all right. No, take your time.
don't be nasty.
All right.
We're asking them to change the habits of a lifetime.
Indeed, yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Well, when it comes to marking, yeah.
Yeah. Number 10 is First Light. Number 11 is full body drink. Okay. Number 12 is grab and go. Oops. Hang on. Press the right button.
Mike, close the door, sweetheart. The television.
By the way, Peter, are we not in March 2021?
Oh, yeah, but I wanted to get a little heart back to 12 months ago, Colin.
Oh, I see.
Does that mean last month was said February 2020? Can anybody remember? Because I'm sure I copied it from that.
Where are you going? Okay. Come give us a wave. Come give them a wave. A wave, yeah.
Number 13 is keep moving children.
Everybody. Come down from there, please.
Good evening, Mike.
Hiya.
Hello, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Go on.
Hi.
Shut your doors for that, yeah. Thank you.
Number 14 is Laycock Village.
Pete, I've pressed the wrong button. Can you put me up a score sheet again, please?
Yeah, I will do in just a sec.
Okay,
Let me just complete this one and I'll put it up again just for you, Jackie.
thank you. Sorry.
I can't just refresh yours.
No, all right. Okay, just do it. All right.
Ooh.
If only it was that easy.
See, Pete, this job would be easy if it weren't for the markers.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
There's always one.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be on my side.
This is just for Jackie. Can you all just press the cross on yours?
Oh, we abstain, do we?
Yeah, well, whatever, or just close
Yeah,
it.
I get it. Yeah.
Okay, Jackie. Mark
All right,
away.
done. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks, everyone. Sorry, I'm blonde.
Don't do it again.
Thank you, Sylvie. You tell her.
Now start running.
15 is lazy Sunday afternoon. Here we go.
Funny how the curves match.
So how much did you have to pay the models?
I'll tell you, I think they're quite brave if they
Yeah,
really laid
I
down.
was thinking that, yeah.
And
Are they harmless?
No.
And the smell's horrendous.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't envy the
noticed.
steels.
They wouldn't attack you, though.
Well,
They
possibly.
will do, they're like a dog.
Yeah.
If we get any pups, maybe. Yeah.
16 is Mammatus Clouds. I think that's how you pronounce it. I have told you about putting titles in that I can't pronounce. All done?
Yep.
Number 17 is Paired Up.
Everyone is excited about a return to normal. Change needs to be gradual.
Ooh. Number 18 is Pearl Harbor Survivor.
USS Missouri.
Pardon? All done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 19 is plasma. Number 20 is Portland Lighthouse. Number 21 is Seagull. That's S-E-E, gull.
Right.
Little play on words.
Yeah.
All done?
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 22 is Slate Ruin. Number 23 is Sunset at Thurn. All done?
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 24 is This Boot's Got Soul.
Thanks, Rich.
Number 25 is Turquoise Dragonfly. Number 26 is Watching.
Thought it was me watching tonight.
Pardon?
I thought it was me watching tonight.
Yeah, very good.
You might be watching your watch.
Yeah. That was just in time, that comment.
Oh dear, it gets worse.
That noise was my brain ticking over.
Oh, quiet then.
Yeah.
He's quite hairy, isn't he?
Number 27 is We Have Liftoff.
Lot of old birds tonight, isn't there?
Yes, Jackie.
Old birds as well.
You're implying too many birds, Jackie.
Okay, that's enough.
You prefer more planes and cars then?
What happened to the trains then tonight?
I don't know.
Ask Roy. What happened to your
Yeah.
trains?
I wasn't very chuffed.
What was that you said, Jackie?
No, I didn't open my mouth then.
Number 28 is Weaving Hope.
Same colour as your jumper.
Oh yeah.
You had to look, didn't you? Don't you
I
remember
did.
Terry, she can't remember what her carer put on her.
Oh, meow.
We've just been having, of course, and frustration. I think there was lots of frustration amongst many individuals getting out to know.
And 29 is Who Ate All the Berries?
Little fat fellow, isn't he?
Probably him that ate the berries.
Did you call me, Jackie? Sorry. Number 30 is Why the Long Face? Good name, good name. And last one is Woodpecker Takeoff.
Actually, that's quite good if that's an impersonator, isn't it?
What's that?
Well, Woodpecker Takeoff is.
Very good.
Yeah, right. Yes.
Roy, you've got to make allowances for the
Yeah.
age of the listeners here.
Yeah, and it's a bit slow coming down the internet line as well.
Sometimes it's just disappears into the ether.
Yeah, you could be right.
What was he talking about?
I've no idea.
Where's the key line down the right hand side?
Huh?
Where's the key line down the right hand side?
Well, it took off with the woodpecker.
Oh, right.
I used it for key lime pie.
Ah.
Whoop. Right, that's it. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute while I try and sort the scores out. Concerned, I don't think I've come first this time, so I've got to have a quick look at the scores.
While you're doing the scores,
Yeah.
Can I make a suggestion? Which it seems that we are getting overload. Picking up on Jackie's point, because people see that birds always get good scores.
Yeah.
Can we consider? And I'm not suggesting it, but can we consider theming the competitions, perhaps with just two topics, say landscapes and macro or something like that? Because otherwise people are realizing, like I did, that birds always get high scores, and that means people who do landscapes or a little bit of avant-garde don't always get a look in, or is that?
No, I'll just let me just finish sorting this.
Well, yeah, let Peter sort it out.
We're talking about multitasking here.
Yeah.
He's a man. What do you expect? Come on.
We used to do themes, Dave, but you know, the response dropped quite a bit. So we gave up having the theme so that we could get more entries in.
It's always a dilemma, though, isn't it? Because
it is, yes.
If I've submitted like I did the other day, one of my personal favourite landscapes that I took after getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it just disappeared into a heap because the birds won it again.
Yeah.
So I actually agree with Jackie that or maybe we can have anything you like except birds. How about that? And then have another one which is birds only.
We could try a theme, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Well, the other club I'm in actually mixes. It has both. They've been having 2 themed photos and 1 non-themed photo.
Yeah. Well, we can try that. Have one with a theme and one without. Like Gary said, the problem we found before was when we themed it, people went, "Oh, I don't do landscapes," so they didn't enter.
Yeah, but then perhaps try 2 themes on 1 competition, maybe.
Yeah, could do.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, Dave, it's whatever anybody wants. We don't do birds just because we take birds. We just you put in whatever you sort of have got, really, don't you?
I'm sticking my neck out here, guys. But does anybody else sort of agree with that or concur? You know.
Yes, we do actually. I think it would be nice if we. I like Peter's idea of having 2 subjects.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Well, we could even have 2 PDIs in the same evening, one for birds or one for wildlife and one for other subjects.
Yeah, that would work as well. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too much extra work for me.
And then people could enter both.
You keep the job on, just do it, all right?
Unless we have a whole week where Monday night it's birds, Tuesday.
Do I detect a certain sort of ambivalence to that idea, Peter?
You don't say much, but when you do, you come out with a gem.
Don't beat about the bush.
Sorry,
what you think.
There is a bit of a
on a serious note, it's what anybody wants. So we'll try that next month. We'll do 2. We'll do wildlife and non-wildlife. How's about that?
Yeah.
Personally, I don't think I'd score birds higher than something else. It depends on whether it's a good photo or not, really.
Yeah,
or whether I
exactly,
like it.
Yeah.
I mean, there've been a lot of birds in, a lot this week, isn't there? But
yeah,
I'm 1/3 guilty. But
okay, right. Let me.
The other thing I'd like to suggest is that because Gary's black and whites are so, or are they monochromes? I'm not sure what we call them. Could you perhaps consider doing a presentation on how he processes his black and whites? I've never done it, but some of his stuff looks pretty damn good by any measure. So I'd like to know how he gets from A to B. You know.
Well, yeah. So would we all?
I thought Gary already did that one on.
He did it not so long back, Dave.
I must have been on leave at the time.
But we can do it again, or we could even re-show it.
He did dodge burning.
Yeah,
Peter.
Yes, John.
You excuse me for 5 minutes. I'm going to go outside with the torch.
Yeah, okay.
I'll see you later on. All right. I'll leave it on.
Yeah, okay.
There's a worry.
He's going to get arrested one of these nights.
I was going to say, who's he setting on fire?
No, he's got the builders in. He hasn't got a toilet at the moment.
Ah, right. Okay.
Well, he's bound to get arrested if he.
Right, let's go back. Okay. Here we go then. In 7th place is number 2, which is Baby Food, and that's by Terry.
Sorry, whose is it?
Terry's.
Terry's.
It's mine. Are we supposed to talk about it, or are we going to go
No,
through?
no,
them
we're going to
all?
come back and go through them, Terry.
Okay.
I'll just give you the
Okay.
scores first. There's nothing worse than what Gary critiques it, slates it, and then he finds out it was first. Sixth was number 26, which was Watching by Roy.
Yeah.
Fifth was Woodpecker Takeoff, which was mine.
Another bloody bird.
Bird. Keep staying seat, Dave. Yeah. Fourth was number 13, Keep Moving Children by Colin.
Yeah.
Third was number 23, Sunset at Thurn by Keith. Second was number 17, Paired Up. That was by Gary. And in first place was number 28, which is Weaving Hope, which was by Dave McGill. So well done, everybody there.
Yeah.
And if I can just tell you that the scores, the average scores, Dave's was first was 8.89. Gary's was 8.79. Keith's was 8.71. Collins was 8.61. And the Woodpecker Takeoff was 8.57. And Roy's Watching was 8.5. So Terry's was 8.32. So it's very close, just 0.1 of a point between first and second. So makes the scores a bit closer with it being having the half points. Okay, so we'll critique them, and Gary's going to critique them, and I'll chirp in, and I expect Colin or anybody else wants to say anything, feel free. So number one is All Is Well with the World. That's by Colin Hicks. Where was it, Colin?
It's South Island, New Zealand.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
On the west
I recognise
coast.
it. Yeah.
Very nice.
I thought it must be. I thought it must be.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's very nice. It's the fisherman is in the wrong place, really, isn't he? It's really should have been over on the rocks, that pile of rocks, more in the middle of the river, and that would have been more balanced. But apart from that, it's very nice.
Try and tell some of these agricultural New Zealanders who play for the All Blacks that you want him to move 100 yards up the river.
But yeah, it's a nice. Well, New Zealand is beautiful as it is, isn't it? And very nice. Nice sweep of the bend, the river. You see it. You can probably see it work its way up down the valley there, but yeah. Grasses and that, a nice light on the grasses on in the bottom right corner.
Yeah. I
Very
think
nice.
it's nice. The river leads you in. Like I say, I think, just being nitpicky really, but if the fisherman had been, it's nice to have the interest in the foreground, but he just needed to be up a bit.
It did, yeah. Yeah.
Lovely.
I noticed the file size looked quite small, Peter, and I saw your Lightroom or whatever.
Oh, right, okay.
I might have added to the sort of less detail because of that, maybe.
Yeah. Was it film converted, Colin?
No.
No, it wasn't.
Digital.
'Cause it's like 1,000 meg or something, not 1,000 meg, but 1,000 kilobyte. Maybe if you had a bigger, higher resolution, could have got a bit more detail in.
Colin, what's all the white splashes? Is it rocks down there? Is it the water going over rocks?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I like that. That takes your eye through to it, doesn't it?
Mm.
Going back to the comment about the size, all the photographs taken. This is on a around the world trip after I retired.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The size of the sensors were 6 megs. It's old days of digital.
Okay, mate. That's lovely. Love New Zealand. I did some backpacking there and beautiful.
Number 2, which came, this is by Terry, came 7th, which is baby food.
That old bird, isn't it? I know how she feels.
It's just fluffed up. It's not really fat. You couldn't find if it was fat.
What is it, Terry?
It's a starling.
Is it what, a young baby one?
No,
Or is
it's a
that's old?
starling collecting food for its babies.
Oh, really?
I mean, they don't sort of carry them around in their beak if they're not going to feed them to somebody else.
That's
They eat them
true,
straight
yeah,
away,
yeah.
don't they?
It looks, I wasn't expecting it to be a starling. I was thinking it was going to be something a bit more exotic, but with all its feathers puffed up like that.
Yeah.
It's got a bit wet, has it?
Yeah, it was wet.
I think so. It's lovely.
No, I don't. It just
Detail in
sort
the
of
feathers.
it just sort of puffed itself out a little bit. They do sometimes. Sort of,
Yeah.
It wasn't wet. I mean, it would have been bathing with a beak full of moths.
Yeah.
I think they are fairy moths or something.
Oh, Miss
But it was obviously.
Oh, Miss Darling.
Some lovely colours in there, aren't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's nice light here on the back of the head.
Yeah. The only thing for me is that the eye is sort of
just
you've got to go looking for it, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's not doesn't really stand out. Apart from that, it's a nice photograph.
Yeah.
Well
seen.
Nice background.
Well caught.
Yeah.
It is, yeah, the back's nicely out of focus, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's the right colour.
It's a brick wall across the road. That's
Is it?
the background. Yes.
But it's fine though, isn't it? We wouldn't have known that if you hadn't have said.
Yeah. It's a trellis above my garden fence.
Number
so-
3 is
Anyhow,
Bert, Are You Listening to Me? That's by Roy.
Great name.
Yeah.
How do you know his name's Bert then?
I was listening.
He's turning a blind ear to her, like yeah, just like the rest of you. Yeah, look the other way, thinking of football. And she's rabbiting on, giving him a hard time. Go for it, girl.
So for me, the background lets this one down. I don't know what it is on the water, but it does look very pleasant. And if it had been, I guess it's algae or something like that, or on the water.
Yeah, it could.
And that's a shame. But
It was in the London docks near where, you know, they built that COVID hospital near there.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's well seen. It's nice. I like the way the chain goes across and they're just sort of sat on it. There's
That
nice light.
chain is good, isn't it? Look how the light comes
Yeah.
through it. Like your eye goes to the chain, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
attractive, yeah.
Which is probably a bit of a shame from the point of that it takes your eye away from the birds.
Yeah.
But
Enhances it, I'd say.
but it definitely adds to the 3D effect of the chain, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely light on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's quite nice.
Number 4 is Calm Reflections, and that's by Keith.
By Keith, yes.
Nice one again, Keith.
Keith,
Thank you. It's Andrew Mayer Pond, as some people guessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that water is actually frozen.
Oh.
Is it?
Or largely frozen.
Oh, no.
So you have seen a sunset of mine before.
Yeah.
I went back the next morning hoping for sunrise, but of course it was all in the wrong direction and it wasn't so good.
Yeah.
But shortly after sunrise, I had this cloud formation and it was just this amazing
Oh,
reflection on frozen water.
That's my favourite of the night, that one.
Lovely shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that a long exposure or was that?
No.
That's it. That was my first thought, that it was, you had a neutral grad on there and
No.
frozen. Oh, well.
My favourite.
Yeah.
I'd put that on my wall happily.
The tree against the cloud is very nice, isn't it?
Mm.
Very fine.
It was a
Turns out nicely.
real privilege to be there, actually. This cloud formation was just fantastic. I've got pictures from other angles as well. It just was amazing.
Yeah.
And it suited it going monochrome better, Keith, or?
I think so. I think I've
Yeah.
got colour versions of things,
yeah.
but this looks better.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's a nice wide angle you've got on there. It's a really nice perspective. It disappears into the east. Lovely.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Nice one, Keith.
Thank you.
And number 5 was Camouflage Toad, and this was by Dennis Back.
Wow, what an ugly little bugger he is. But it's a lovely, I love the way the frog.
But what do you think of the toad?
The texture of the toad blends in with the Rockies on, doesn't it? You know, I think it's pretty clever how it's been matched up.
Yeah.
It looks like a continuation of his skin, doesn't it?
Mm. Well, it obviously is a camouflage toad. I guess it must hide on these rocks because you can't, very difficult to pick it out.
But his eye is amazing, isn't it?
Mm. Yeah. It's just a shame he's pointing away from the photographer. Just, you know, on a just a nitpicking really, but it's lovely detail. It's nice and sharp. Any thoughts, Gary?
Yeah, I haven't got anything else to add to that. No.
Nice one.
Yeah, very good.
Well done, Dennis.
Number 6 is City River. This is by Kevin.
Yeah.
City is that?
Where is it, Kev?
Cork, I think.
Oh, right.
Cork.
I think, yeah.
Obviously made a lasting impression.
Well, you get there's so many of these places and they all sort of blend into one, don't they, eventually?
Yeah.
Colin in particular must find that. Not Colin. Who am I thinking of? But no, I didn't spend a lot of time finding any photographs, to be honest, as you can tell.
Yeah, I think it's a shame. It's got a lovely sky, and I think there's a good photo in there, but it's a bit soft. And I think that building, the church spire, is not quite upright, unless it's my eyes.
No, I don't think so.
What? It's not quite straight, is it?
No, I don't think so. And it's a little, as you say, it's a little soft as well. So I've been up the Cork River, but not quite as far as that.
Yeah,
That's
lovely.
Cork.
Lovely
I can't remember, to be quite honest.
Lovely sky in here.
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, you know, like nitpicky again, that board just needs cleaning out. The yellow of it just dragged your eye over, or dragged mine over. Right, number Number 7 is Club Night Out.
Would that have been our last night, folks?
But this is no, I don't.
Hyde Marina, isn't it?
That's the
This
marina.
is Hyde Marina.
Yeah. Was that our last one?
No, I think we went down to Ocean Village, didn't we?
Yeah.
Last year, can't remember.
No, we've all forgotten, haven't we?
Yeah.
So long since we've been allowed out.
Might have been Goatee Beach, maybe.
Oh, yeah, it might have been.
Goatee Beach.
That was last summer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Goatee Beach was the
Oh,
last night
Ashlet
out.
Creek, wasn't it? Ashlet Creek.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
But this is nice. It's got a nice lead in. The benches are nice on the left. And I like the lights, the street lamps. They're nicely lit. You got a little bit of blue in the sky.
Every time I see a photograph like this, it reminds me of what a good location we live in. You know, we've got everything around us, haven't we? And just imagine just strolling along that promenade of an evening before we all meet in the pub opposite. It's just a lovely, lovely area, isn't it?
Meet in the pub?
Yeah.
Yeah, very lucky.
That's why I moved down here from Derby.
What, there's no pubs in Derby? Come on.
That's all there is.
Whose is it?
This is Bob's.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Bob there? He has had trouble with his internet. Bob, you there? No, he's not.
No.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you're there.
I'm here.
When did you take this, Bob? When did we take it?
Oh, I think it was our last.
Last
I
time
can't
you went
remember.
on
I
the day out.
was looking up the metadata.
Yeah,
May have been with our last night out.
yeah,
What
Very-
I said, yeah.
very nice.
Only a few of us turned up on that one, didn't we? Because the weather was not too
Yeah, I
bad.
think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Got better as the evening went on, didn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 8 is Down to the Woods by Roy.
Yeah. That doesn't really excite me, I'm afraid.
It's nicely. It's
It's nicely seen. There's a nice light on it, isn't there?
Yeah, lovely light on that green.
Yeah. Down the side of the trees.
You just feel that you want something in here.
Yeah, I was hoping for a deer, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
was going to clone in my wife there in a red anorak, but I haven't done it yet. So you,
No,
might, so you might see it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, quality-wise, it's.
With the deer or why would it?
I mean, it's well lit, and it's it's got some nice colours in it, but there's not a lot going on, is there?
Yeah. One of those, there's nowhere for the eye to go to, is there? To fix on and
Not go straight down the middle.
yeah. Well, not really. There's nothing down there, Jackie.
Okay.
Is there?
No.
If you go straight down the middle, there's nothing there.
Needs a bird or something in the middle of the picture.
Yeah.
Or really go for it, just put a
Well,
dialect
a
in.
naked one.
Yeah, in your dreams, old man.
But what it needed was this.
Yeah.
Merge the two together.
Yeah.
That would have been at the end of
So
it.
that's
Yeah. Right.
number 9 is Fallow Deer by Gary.
Wonderful.
Nice, lovely picture.
Yeah, there's some.
I don't like his leg cocked up though. It sort of messes up with me in
Yeah.
the front leg.
Having a scratch at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Looks like a dog having a wee wee, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I tell you what it reminds me of, that on the A35 on the way down to to Wareham sort of way. There's a gatehouse there, isn't there, with a deer.
Yeah, there is. You're right.
Oh yeah, and it's got 5 legs.
Got 5 legs. Yeah, it reminds me of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, this one was out at Boulderwood, I believe.
Yeah.
We went out there one day. I set Gary's camera up for him, gave him the settings, put it on the tripod for him, and this is what he took. I guess he could say that he took it.
Yeah. Thanks, Pete.
That's okay. No, it's nice. Nice detail, isn't it?
Yeah.
We didn't see many of them, Gary, did we?
We didn't. No. No.
Do you know what catches my eye? That black line down the deer's back.
Yeah, there.
And the swine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the way the black line lines up with the leg, and also
Yeah,
the leg is
does,
parallel with the head.
neck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice one. I didn't notice that.
Number 10 is First Light, which is Gary's again, which is Portland Bill, I guess, Gary, isn't it?
Yeah, Portland Bill.
So
you like that, Gary, don't you?
Oh well, yeah.
There's some
yeah, it's not often I make it sunrise.
There's some lovely light on the rocks.
Yeah.
Here.
Very nice, but it could have done with being cropped.
Yeah.
Well, it might have been nice to take the shadow of the photographer out.
The photographer wasn't there, yeah.
Just a small point.
But there's actually another one there, isn't there?
Yeah, and there's another one there.
That'd be Darren.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
Peter.
you've got to say one thing, Gary. You know, you always get in my photos. You've now got in your own.
Getting in their own as well. Yeah.
Nice. I like the colouring round here. I think I know we were joking about cropping it, and I've got to say, for you members that don't go to the New Forest, Gary got told off last week for not cropping his entry. So I think that I think if you got rid of a little bit of the foreground, make more of the main. Such nice lighting.
A bit of the sky and a bit on the right hand side.
Say that again.
A bit of the sky.
Say that again.
I think I would prefer if you got rid of a bit of the sky, just about a quarter of it.
Yeah, up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the foreground. I like the colour on it, how it sort of picks up on the colour of the centre.
Yeah, it was a little bit unbalanced, wasn't it? So everything's on the right and there's nothing down the left. So that would be my criticism of it. It's a bit unbalanced, but.
Number 11 is Full Body Drink, and this is Kevin's.
This is, should have known. It's certainly different, isn't it? A different view, and a very little depth of field. I don't know.
I just think it's a good idea, but it's just little silly things like that post, that capping on the wall, and like
it's too bright.
Yeah, and then the parasol overhead. I think if you could have just cropped in or got in close and got rid of those, so that you just add the glass and the hat, I think it's a good idea.
I was fascinated by this because about 8 years ago, I took a picture similar to this through a wine glass, and I can't remember what was in it, but it was a reflection of it was a bottle of beer through the glass.
Right.
And when I saw that, I thought, oh, that reminds me of taking that bottle of beer on the Arthur's Pass somewhere in New Zealand. So I was fascinated by this.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a good idea. Kev, where was the can of soup behind the glass?
Behind the glass,
yeah. The bottle in my picture, the bottle of beer was behind the glass on the far side. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Number 12 is Grab and Go. Gary? It's by me, bud. Sorry, it's mine. So you'll have to do
it. Does this one need cropping? Would this made a nice letterbox shape?
Could have done, couldn't it?
Too much tree, isn't it?
I think the way I would have gone would have been sort of letterbox it, maybe a little bit off the right, and you know, a narrow image,
Along
because
there
that's
and
where
down
all the interest is. Yeah,
Yeah.
but the
Gary,
the bird's nice and sharp, isn't it? And
brilliant.
yeah,
Gary, is it permissible in a competition to move that bird to the left to give a little bit more open space behind
not
it?
in general competitions, no.
Okay, that's why I asked the question.
Well, it depends what you've entered, Dave. If it's an open competition, which is what ours are, unless we say otherwise, then you can move it. But if it was entered in a wildlife competition, then
Oh
you
yeah,
have
I
got-
understand. Yeah,
you've
okay.
got a lot of restrictions as to what you can do.
Okay.
I mean, literally all I've done is I have cropped it from the original picture, just cropped in a bit and cut quite a bit off the right here.
I think you should have just waited one more wing beat. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, I did. I've got a lovely picture.
Then you've got a beautiful
Picture of
shot
a tree.
beautiful shot of a blurred background. Yeah, nothing in it.
Yeah, exactly.
They're so inconsiderate when they're on the move, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I might enter one of them next month because I got loads of them.
I think anybody who's taken birds in flight have got more of those than anything else.
Yeah.
So number 13 is Keep Moving Children, and that's by Colin Hicks.
Lovely
is
light
like
on
a-
that.
This is like a family photograph, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't, you know, mummy, daddy, and 3 kids. Anybody that's got kids of their own or a little bit of a maternal instinct in them automatically thinks of a family when they look at that. I think it's very
Yeah.
well named. Yeah.
It's a lovely photo.
Where was that one taken?
That was in the Masai Mara.
Gilbert Roundabout.
Masai Mara. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Marwell.
Because the colouring of the animals very much match the colouring of the grasses.
Yeah.
They all had to be selected, and then the colouring enhanced, and then reversed, and the background colouring subdued, just to make it stand out at all.
Yeah.
So that was round about what, September, October, looking at the trees with nothing on them.
No, it's very
No,
nice. Well
it's nice
seen.
that you could see all the faces of the youngsters, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the mother bent over like that. The title matches the photograph, doesn't it? Which is nice.
Yeah.
Lovely family shot.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that one, Colin.
Yeah, and you got separation from the parents' bodies here.
Yeah. Just
It's really nice. It's good.
yeah. If we're being hypercritical, it would have been if there was separation between the first 2 babies. But you know, it's still very nice image.
Fortunately, the trainer wasn't around.
Yeah. Yeah.
How can anybody hurt them in the wild, eh?
Yeah.
Number 14 is Laycock Village, and this is by Dennis Back.
Yeah. This is just down behind the abbey, isn't it? In the village. It's very nice. Could have done with a little bit more saturation, couldn't it? But apart from that, and I think if it had been me, I might have taken that odd piece of drain pipe out on the right hand side.
Yeah, I think it probably needed cropping down there.
Yeah, possibly.
As opposed to taking it out, or unless you could take it out without it looking too obvious. Which
Yeah.
I think might be a bit difficult because it's.
I was thinking of the shorter one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose if you left that one in, took that one out and got rid of, I think you need to just get rid of that
The window.
partial window.
Yeah.
Dennis has got a knack of taking pictures on a nice angle, hasn't he?
Yeah. Oh,
You know,
yeah.
he finds sort of like not straight roads, corner, but gentle ones, curves. Curves is the word. I think he's clever at that, looking for a nice little soft, gentle curve and everything.
It almost looks like a monochrome with an HDR, doesn't it?
Yes, it does a bit.
Yeah, very much so. Just a little bit overdone.
That was how it was done, was it? Do you think?
No, I said a little bit overdone.
Yeah. Nice, I like it.
Nice one.
Now this is Lazy Sunday Afternoon by Keith.
Yeah. Now, I know this made me. I'm not a great fan of seals, but this one made me smile. And what's the overused phrase? Nicely seen in photograph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is it as was, Keith, or have you manipulated?
Yeah, no, it's as was.
Is it?
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
were
yeah.
brave, they're brave
Yeah.
laying there, aren't they?
There's a telephoto, so there's a bit
Yeah,
of
they're probably not as close as
But
they
it's
look, are they?
not massive.
Really sound asleep.
Yeah. It's a
Totally
beach
unaware.
beach full of seals. They've had them all afternoon. They've had their picnic. They've seen hundreds of them, and they've fallen asleep.
Where was this?
Yeah.
Norfolk.
Oh, right.
Oh, right. Okay.
There was a photograph in the paper today. Someone let their dog Savage pup, seal pup, had to be put down. Took about 3 people to get the dog off.
Oh dear.
Yeah. No, I think it's a great picture.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's a picture with a story, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You could write all sorts into this. Wow.
Couple going on a picnic.
Not, yeah, nice bit of colour in the front, and
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Could have called it Before the Attack.
Yeah.
Do they ever attack adults, humans, or
They seemed very, very docile, but there was an etiquette on the beach. Nobody went within 8 or 10 feet of them. Say
Right.
they had small pups, although not that small. But I think they get startled if you went too close to them.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But people were very respectful.
Yeah.
And the seals just lay there all afternoon in the sun, and the people did.
yeah, lovely.
Yeah, it's great. It's good.
Yeah, and even their detail with the couple of seals in the water at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I bet you could lay there for hours as if you're asleep, just with your eyes open, watching them. Time would just fly, wouldn't it?
I like the way the one in the middle is applauding you, Keith, for taking a picture.
Well, they show off in front of the cameras, of course.
Yeah.
Number 16 is Mammatus Clouds. I think that's how you pronounce it, Terry. It's by Terry.
I think it's Mammatus, but I don't know
Is it?
really. It's supposed to look
Such
like
unusual,
others.
such unusual clouds, weren't they?
Do you want to tell us
Yes.
about the clouds, Terry?
I'd never seen anything like it. It was about
No.
3 weeks ago, and apparently it was on South Today on the weather. They talked about it that day, and some people shot it from West Sussex with the sun behind it, and got red, sort of red background to it from the setting sun. But it was just late afternoon, and the sun was setting, and it sort of lit them from below and the side, and apparently it's cold air downdrafts make these little blobs sort of come out of the bottom of clouds. Very unusual. So yes, just Sharon noticed it, said go and take a photo of that. And I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they comparing it to Clouds Others. And
Yeah, I thought the same. Yeah.
So that's the name. Mammatus is from mammary.
Yeah, I thought it looked a bit memory glandish.
So very unusual. I'd never seen it before.
No,
Not
no.
that I remember anyway.
I've never seen it either.
No, it's been a long time since I've seen it as well.
Oh, behave yourself, Roy.
What about the clouds?
Moving on. Number 17 is Paired Up by Gary.
Beautiful tonal gradation on this picture.
Yeah.
I thought it was very clever the way the lines of the below their beaks lined up across the two of them. They matched.
Mm. Yes.
It's part of their greetings, isn't it? They greet each other with
Mm.
the bills.
But it's the lines on their faces or the
Oh,
gap in their
yeah.
bills. I mean, it's just it's a triangle actually. It's a baseline. It's an isosceles triangle. Very clever.
No, it's lovely, and there's nice light in the bodies, in the feathers here. Nothing's burnt out. And then obviously to get their heads, like you say, that's how they greet each other, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where did you take this, Gary?
Bass Rock.
Oh, right.
When I was away with Mel.
Yeah.
Some years ago, I was going through some of the old images, and I thought, don't think I've used this one before. I'll stick it in.
Very nice. It's a good picture. Number 18 is Pearl Harbor Survivor by Colin Hicks.
Is this from a film, Colin?
Sorry?
Is this from film?
No, I think it's the part of my Rain the World trip, so it's digital.
Digital. All right. But after I'd marked it and I looked at it again and I thought, that's Colin's. That's one of his from film.
No.
So I got the Colin bit right.
What's the ship, Colin? Is it the Iowa?
No, it's the Missouri.
Missouri.
Says it on the gangplank.
Yes, just there.
If you look closely.
Oh yeah, if I could read, I could see that.
There you go. Oh, it's a
Yeah.
bit-
Oh yeah.
It was a good day for clouds.
Yeah, just nice cloud formation behind it.
You can see all the memorial, all the Japanese were clapping and jumping up and down.
Were they?
Yeah. Absolutely disgusting it was.
Number 19 is Plasma, and that's by Terry.
Thought that was clever.
What is it? I thought it was a flame.
It's inside of one of those plasma balls. You know, round
yes,
globes,
of course.
I thought
plasma
it
globes.
looked like a gas flame.
Yeah, it's a slightly long exposure, so the things that look like silk are the
Yeah.
all beams working their way across. But, yeah.
It's amazing.
Lovely colours. And there's another image where there's nothing really to focus on. Nothing. Your eye keeps wandering around the photograph, trying to find something.
That's just abstract.
I just put
It'd
in
make
some-
nice wall art.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the lines and this blue color. You get all the parallel lines running through it.
Striations.
I think that's I think that's the 50 hertz mains.
Yeah.
and the little, because they're little thin streamers and they move around. And
Yeah.
I think there's 50 hertz or something, and it leaves the little patterns. But I've thought there's a dirt cheap plasma ball thing. It was like £4 or something stupid in a shop somewhere. But I've still got it. I shall take some more sometime.
Lovely.
Lovely colours.
Yeah, lovely blended colours, isn't it?
Yeah.
The purples and the pinks and the blues, and it goes right through the Bottom of the rainbow. It's nice.
Yeah, you see, you could blend that, couldn't you? Going back to Keith's thing, you blended it with a nice female portrait or, you know, a study of some sort.
Yeah.
Quite a nice background.
Number 20 is Portland Lighthouse by Bob.
Bob with his fantastic beach shots.
Yeah. This is a long exposure, is it, Bob?
Yes, long exposure.
Yeah. Yeah, right down on the beach. Good shot up to the lighthouse.
Were you kneeling down, Bob?
No, he is that short.
Colin.
Ah.
Bit dodgy climbing over rocks now. I haven't got the balance I used to have.
I love the way the light from the lighthouse is picked up in the out at sea.
Mm.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it reflects back at the back of the lighthouse.
Yeah, and it's, you know, a nice comparison with the blacks. Is the lighthouse black or is it red? The band. It's black, isn't it?
It's red.
It is red.
It's red. The band is red.
Yeah. Well, it's, you know, makes a nice contrast with the roof and the door for the buildings, and then all the rock and the water. Very nice.
I think it could have done with some vignetting in the bottom right hand corner. There's a kind of natural vignetting on the left hand bottom corner.
Yeah, a bit like
need to darken those little boulders down a little bit.
just drags your eye down, Colin, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Cool. This one, number 21 is Seagull. That's in SEE, Seagull. And it's Dave McGill's.
So is this a composite or is this?
Yeah, it's a composite.
It is.
They were both there at the same day on almost the same time.
Yeah.
He's actually coming far too close at Calshot and was looking to. He didn't actually land on the shingle spit.
Was that what he was worried about?
He
Yeah,
looked a bit worried, doesn't he?
he landed within about 2 meters of the spit.
Oh, right.
But the expression and the
He looks
another one that
petrified,
made me laugh. And
He looks absolutely petrified.
Yeah, he was. Yes.
I think you ought to tidy up his trouser silhouette a bit.
It's well seen, and it's a good composite. It's
yeah,
in exactly the right spot.
Yeah, had to lift him up a bit actually, because he looks like originally he was on top of the tree line in the Isle of Wight. So
right,
a bit.
Yeah.
Did you brighten him as well? Because his eyes look.
Yeah, I did. I'm still trying to learn Photoshop, so his head is one layer, the rest of him's another layer, and so on. So try and get some emphasis on there.
Good effort.
Yeah, it is. It's good.
Thanks.
Number 22 is Slate Ruin. That's one of mine.
That's one of yours.
I like that. That's nice. Like that.
Thank you, Bob.
Where is it, Peter?
It is North Wales in the Keith. When we went up there, myself and Gary, remember he put one in with looking down the valley?
Yeah.
Up on the same.
Oh, yeah.
This was a bit further along.
Yeah. Nice clouds.
I like the texture in that.
Yeah, I put it
like
in
the texture in that slate in the foreground.
He said it might look better as a mono, so I've given it a go as a mono.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Any thoughts, Gary?
Yeah, well,
And I do wonder whether that there's might be just a little bit too much in the way of the boulders in the foreground.
Yeah, I wondered about cropping it off a bit to get rid of this bottom one.
Yeah. But apart from that, it's, you know, yeah.
Yeah, I don't often do mono, so I thought just make a change.
Yeah.
Actually, there's several pictures there depending on where you crop it, isn't there?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, that's it. Was the only thing for me.
Yeah.
Was maybe some of that in the bottom, the left-hand corner was maybe a little bit too big.
Yeah.
But, you know, yeah, very nice.
Thank you. 23 is Sunset at Thurn, and that's by Keith.
It's another lovely clouds, aren't they? And
Yes.
You know, the lighthouse, bloody lighthouse. Eh?
Now, when they've got these
A lighthouse, it's lost its light.
yeah, I think they call it a windmill.
I'll do that. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the windmill.
It's a new idea. You might not have come across it before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's detail in the grass, and you can see that nicely, not nicely done.
Yeah.
You know, nice colours in the cloud. Lovely.
Yeah, I think it's nice that these grasses at the front here are above
And
the
sort of,
horizon.
that's right, silhouetted. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the upright grasses, and then you've got horizontal clouds all the way across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the sky's lovely. It's not blown out, and you can just imagine being sat there with a nice cold drink.
Is that orange cloud natural, or have you touched it up?
No, it's completely natural.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, no, it was an amazing evening,
The
actually.
sun at a particular angle.
Quite unbelievable.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny, you can tell it's Norfolk because, you know, I thought at first Holland, but because you don't see wind pumps like that in Holland, do you? That's definitely a British one.
Yeah.
No, very nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
I like that, Keith. Good.
Thank you.
Number 24 is This Boot's Got Soul.
It's lovely. Oh, it's wonderful, that one.
Yeah, I think it's a bit,
Title, yeah.
bit
I thought
different.
it was edible chocolate. It was
Yeah.
like edible chocolate.
Urban rubber.
Really good macro.
Well, I think it's got some nice light on it that's making it it isn't emphasizing the sort of the tread, isn't it? And the shape.
That's the word, yeah.
I like the fact that it's like, photography's everywhere, isn't it? You know,
Yes.
you can just look around and find something.
Yeah.
Look in the detail, you see the art, don't you, and the forms, and it's really clever. Like it.
Yeah, yeah. It just shows you if you just have a little think sometimes of what's about.
Yeah.
What you can actually take a photo of and make a picture out of. Doesn't need to have a bird in, does it? Apparently. Number 25 is Turquoise Dragonfly.
The colours do it for me in this one. Tremendous, aren't they?
Yeah.
The way they all blend in, the green and the turquoise, and yeah.
How was that lit? Because there's quite a strong shadow from the nettle on the one on the top right, and you can just about see the shadow behind to the top of the dragonfly itself.
Yeah.
There.
After
Well,
the
I've got to say,
sunlight,
it's Bob's. Bob.
it's sunlight.
Oh wow!
It was taken in the over at Tanners Brook Stream near our house.
So completely natural lighting.
Oh yeah,
Nice job.
quite strong light as well.
Nice job.
Right. Now, I would have cropped this one.
Yeah.
See the bright green at the top?
Yeah.
That would be, that really needed to come out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I think maybe a little bit off the bottom as well.
Come down at the bottom of that leaf.
Yeah, that's it. So, yeah,
Yeah, it's only little things, isn't
it's
it?
only a little bit, but you know, that would be my one and only criticism.
Hmm. Very nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Number 26 is Watching by Roy.
It's
This
a
is
damselfly,
nice, isn't it?
not a dragonfly. But
This is nice. It's nicely exposed, isn't it? It's not blown out.
No.
And there's nice detailed textures in the timber.
Yeah. And his shirt.
And yeah,
Yeah.
what he's leaning on, and the little bit of straw or whatever it is along the top holds it in nicely.
Yeah, from the root.
Not much, but it just another little added detail that helps.
Frames it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Was that posed, Roy, or was it just opportunity?
No, it was opportunity. It was one of these. We were in America, and it was one of these early settlers settlements, you know, and there was people like him sort of hanging about as reenactors, but I didn't pose him. He was just stood there and just snapped him, sort of thing.
Well
Were you
caught.
Were
Well
you fairly
caught.
close, or was it a long shot?
Sorry?
Were you fairly close to him, or was it some distance?
Yeah, I mean, the whole frame would have had his probably his feet in as well. I wasn't that far away from him, really.
Right.
I suppose 20 feet, something like that.
Okay, nice.
No.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, I think it's very nice.
Still.
Nice expression, nice detail. You know, it looked like a character full face, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
very nice.
Hmm.
And the hands not obscuring the mouth, or so yeah, nice one.
Good. Well done, Roy.
Lovely.
Enough of people. Let's get back to the birds. 27 is We Have Liftoff by Ray.
Put one leg longer than the other.
I'll start.
Looks like
Very
he's
clever
drunk.
to spot that one.
Is this with your new camera?
Yeah, this is, well, I'm quite proud of this. So yeah, look, I mean, there's obviously not picture of the year in terms of, you know, detail and, you know, and having a bird food on there, all the rest of it. However, this was my first attempt really at getting the birds in flight down at Denny Wood, and, you know, taking the advice that what Peter and Gary have been up to as well. And yeah, no, it was brilliant. It's really quite something, isn't it, when you can get a bit of movement. I've got, you know, I must have had hundreds of pictures. I'm really chuffed with my new camera, a little Canon M50. You know, and we'll do 10 frames a second or more, maybe 20. You know, it's like a little machine gun. And I think it's just being patient, isn't it? And I think you got to hang around and understand what they're going to get up to next.
Yeah.
To really get them in flight. But no, I was chuffed with this. I got one like that I like, and there's one with sort of the wing up and just about to leave. Yeah, it's good fun.
A little bit soft.
Yep. And will you go back again?
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully we'll get down there. You know, we can all meet up because
yes,
you know, practice a few. These are all handheld. You know, I've seen guys down there with the tripods and a couple with gimbals and stuff. But obviously, focusing is a big challenge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Always.
Luck and judgment.
Oh.
But yeah, got to have a birdie in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Robin.
Very good. Good effort, mate.
Cheers.
This is Weaving Hope by Dave McGill.
This is awesome.
Yeah. This one is very nice. Nice colour, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lovely colour.
Lovely colour of the bird.
Background.
Yeah, that top part of the twig going out towards the top of the frame.
That one.
Yeah, that one I would have cropped that out because that's too bright, isn't it?
You know,
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah, but apart from that,
Maybe just
Hello?
crop it down there as well. Get rid of that bit. I think that just draw where it's a bit.
yeah, if you'd have
Mhm.
done that, Peter, you'd have. Oh, well, they're not actually joined, are they?
No.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you could have done. But really, apart from that, very nice.
Lovely and sharp. Loads of detail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can count the stems almost, can't you?
Is that Marwell?
Yep. Hmm.
Oh,
About 6 years ago.
That's fascinating to see the way they built the nest as well, isn't it? So,
Really nice, Dave.
yeah.
Thanks.
Number 29 is Who Ate All the Berries by Dennis Back. Dennis Back didn't eat all the berries, but the photo.
You want to cuddle that bird, don't you? It really looks to be waiting for a cuddle there.
Yeah. Lovely
He's
little
not too
front
sure.
thing, isn't he? I often wonder when we're at Denny Wood how some of these birds take off after all the food they've eaten.
Yeah.
It's a bit like that.
After we fed them all the fruit, yeah.
His eyes so sharp, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that.
It is. It's nice. Number 30 is Why the Long Face by Ray.
Nosy, isn't he?
Yeah.
This was out Rockford Common.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
went out there back when we could.
Have you done much to it?
Yeah, I just monochromed it and cropped it and so on.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mess about this. I took out just by the right of the right eye behind the bush. There was something I took out. That was sort of a bit of a distraction. I think if I played about with it more, I would have got the sky better and stuff like that. But
Yeah, or maybe you'll cut the sky out a bit and just concentrate right on his face and just bring the contrast out a bit.
How close were you to his mouth?
pretty close. I mean, I was probably, I don't know, 12 foot, something like that.
All right.
Quite a wide angle lens to get that
Yeah.
kind of, effect.
Yeah.
He thinks he's got food, doesn't he? He's coming in for it.
He's looking for his food, exactly. And I also like his little haircut as well at the top. Got a little parting going on.
Yes.
Really friendly little chap. But,
This reminds me of once I was down at Denny Wood and there was a fungi there and some fern. And I laid flat out on my stomach and I was about 3 foot away from this fungi. A nice one it was. And I just took its picture and the ferns parted and this blooming great head of a cow came through and it went grumph and ate the fungi, so I got it at the last possible moment before it disappeared. But not right with me.
I might have tried just doing like a portrait of the head. Crop right out, so crop right in, just add the ears
Yeah.
and the head.
getting rid of all the distractions, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have a play with it, and I'll send it back out another time.
Because you can almost hear him snorting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, last one was Woodpecker Takeoff, and that's mine.
Yeah.
Very
So
hard.
say something
Yeah.
nice, Gary, hadn't you? Finish the evening off.
This is another one you should have waited a wing beat.
Yeah. I've got a picture of that.
Yeah, good. Yeah, another one the same as the other one, blank screen.
Well, I've got the tail in it, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, just the tail. This is very nice, isn't it?
It is, it's lovely.
Yeah. Nice and sharp, and we've got a bit of movement in the wings, the the beak sharp, nice. Yeah.
Because once Gary gets the knack of his shiny new camera with his 20 frames a second still photographs, he'll have each wing beat for the next 2 minutes, won't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's still down to the photographer to have his eye to take the photo to start with, isn't it?
Well, I'm pointing it the right way. That's always
Exactly,
a good plan.
yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
And remember to switch it on. Take the
Yeah,
lens cap off.
Switch it on and take the lens cap off.
I mean,
I tried the doing with the electronic shutter the other day,
yeah.
and I didn't actually know that it was taking photographs. It's
Yeah, that's
that
the problem.
quiet. I didn't know that it was.
Wow.
Incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I enabled the sound on my electronic shutter. Otherwise, for the very reason you commented, you don't actually know whether you've taken something. You think, did I get
That's
that?
right. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's an astonishing camera.
Well, that's it, folks.
Wonderful collection.
Thank you.
You awake there, Barry?
Yep, just woke up.
He's
Yeah,
resting his eyes.
Right, Garrett, Barry, how many photos did we have? What?
Oh, there's some photos in it as well.
Dear, oh dear. Right, that's it for tonight, folks. So,
Okay,
like I said, next week we're gonna have a night. We'll try a night out. The forecast is good at the moment, so we'll meet up at Andrews Mare. I'll send out the details. I think everybody knows where it is.
Where?
Andrews
Yeah.
Mare.
That pond.
Where is that?
So go up the
Castle Malwood.
Yeah, go at the
Up
end of
to Stony Cross.
towards Stony Cross on the motorway. You get off. You go on the A31 off the motorway. Go up the hill. You've got the garage and the little chef on your left. You go round the bend, and there's a turning left. It's signposted Minstead.
Minstead. All right. Okay.
Turn
Has
left
anybody-
there. I'll send
has
you the
anybody
map,
else got the
Lucy, I'll
what
send you the
three
map. Turn left there, and the entrance to the car park's about 200 yards down on the right.
Has anybody got the what 3 words at?
Yep, very useful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really
well-
good. Really good.
I would suggest that if everybody puts on what 3 words on their phone, then ever you got a location, Pete, you just give out what 3 words, and the people can then find it and then work out how they want to get there with their sat nav
Yeah.
or whatever.
Or you just give a link to Google Maps, just the same.
Yeah,
It cracks me up the what 3 words thing, isn't it?
That's for
Well,
them to
except-
find
except-
if you're lost.
Except the advantages of people who are not comfortable with map reading, they can manage 3 words by putting it in the app and it shows
Yeah.
them
And
the
I've
picture.
found I've had to
I
use
don't
it
use the phone
twice for
mate.
999 calls that it
Yeah.
gets the exact spot. It's no good saying we're at Leap Beach.
No,
Like,
in fact,
yeah,
Hampshire,
you've got about 3 miles to choose from. You give them what 3 words, and they would-
Hampshire
yeah,
Ambulance have activated it. You're quite right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah.
sunsets next Tuesday is 7:34, I think it is. So I think if we aim to get there 6:30, 6:15. So then that gives us a bit of time to wander. It's only a 5-minute walk, but it gives us a time to have a wander around and get our bearings and find somewhere to set up.
Yeah.
We can
Have,
make
have
sure
we
we'll.
got any Flickr experts? Because we had a problem, didn't we, Peter?
Sorry? Oh
Anybody
yeah,
got
I've got to ask
expert
that.
on Flickr?
Yeah, just we'll come to that in a sec, Dave.
Okay.
So I'll send out the details and we'll look to meet up. I'll probably be at about 6:15, something like that. And we can have a couple of hours or so and see what, hopefully this time the sun will be out.
Is that where we went before, Peter?
Where we went before,
Yeah.
Keith, Roy, and it stayed nice and cloudy all night.
Yeah.
But at least we had a nice chat.
Yeah.
Trudy? Trudy?
She's gone to sleep.
Trudy?
No, she's on mute.
No, I'm
Listen
not
up.
asleep. I'm awake. I'm listening.
Okay, do you want to come down to me and we'll double up?
That sounds good, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now on Flickr, I don't know if there's anybody knows much about Flickr. Dave's photo of the yachts, was it a class 39 or something, Dave?
I think it's a J class.
J class, yeah. Well, somebody from the Flickr J class site contacted us and said, would we like to add it to their Flickr? So I said to Dave about it. And we said, yeah, we'll do that. But I've been on there and I can't see how to do it. I don't know if anybody knows how to do that. No.
I
So I
think
think
you have to be invited to join their group.
Right.
or just join their group if they let you. Yeah.
Is that how you do it? Okay. I'll have another look, or Dave will have another look. When we've got a couple of hours, got nothing else to do, fancy trying to learn
I
something.
think you just ask and they let you in.
Right, okay.
That's just quick. That's the there we go. What 3 words? If anyone don't know about what
There's
3
nothing
words.
there. Ray, oh, that's it.
That'll be there, yeah.
So, yeah. So yeah, that little white square there. Stony
One
Cross.
verge is expectant. Oh, right.
There
Okay.
you go. That's where we'll meet up.
Yeah, but if you went to Google Maps, it would just give you latitude and longitude. And if you're on a computer, what's the advantage of having 3 words? It's only if you can speak those 3 words. If you're cutting and pasting and emailing and stuff, what 3 words? And it's proprietary. So, they could just screw you over at any time in the future.
The only reason I'd comment and say how good it is, I used to be a chartered land surveyor for 30 years, and most people freeze when you give them geographical references. Whereas if you give them 3 words in an application, they can find anywhere.
But you don't give them because you're texting them straight out of Google Maps or something, aren't you? Or you're emailing them straight out of Google Maps. And just click on the link.
Which is okay as long as they're happy with using Google Maps.
Well, why would they be happier with using what 3 words? That's even more proprietary than Google Maps.
What you could do is what I've done in the past. Is when I'm
We have to agree to differ on that one.
What I've done was when I've been out with Gary and he's been dropping me back home and he said, and he's given me his map to go, his Ordnance Survey map. And he said, has it got this turning on that map? And I said, it hasn't even got this road on the map. And I'll then find out he's got a map that's 40 years old. I knew I had to buy him something for Christmas.
Yeah.
When you realise it hasn't got the M27 on, it's a bit.
It did not have the link road, Dave, from the M27 at Hour down to Marchwood. And we were on it, and he said, "Do I turn right here? It's on the map, isn't it?" And I said, "This road isn't even on the map."
We used to print the Ordnance Survey 1-inch and 50 thou on linen backed paper.
Right.
And we used to get no end of bitching and whinging about what was missing from the map.
Oh,
We'd say, can you give us the little 6 number and letter reference down in the bottom left-hand corner? And exactly as you said, we found people were complaining that their road was not on a map that was 40 years old. And that's why they stopped printing on linen back paper, because they just last too long.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good.
Okay, folks. Is that all? No, nobody else got anything else?
Nope.
Thank you very much. That was very, very interesting. Very impressive, I have to say.
Oh, lovely. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Thank you
See you
very
next
much.
week out
Well done, everyone.
Andrew Smare. Bring your camera and we can give you a bit of assistance.
Lovely. Thank you.
Okay. Right.
Thank you.
Cheers, then.
See you all next week.
Bye-bye.
Not at all.
Night, Terry. Bye. Bye.